Hi guys, my name is Makosi and I'm here to prove to you that it is possible, whatever your it is. Is it acquiring a degree? Is it acquiring a master's? Is it acquiring a PhD? Fighting a life-threatening disease? Running a marathon? I am here to prove to you that it is possible. So before we go any further, if you enjoy the videos that I post, just click the red button below, subscribe, and then you will always get a video from me once a week. So into this week's topic, I want to talk to you about the word no. Growing up, we have always understood the word no to be a negative. I mean, even the terrible twos, the first word they understand is no, mommy, know this, because that's what they're trained even before they can speak. So when we get to our adulthood, using the word no in the positive feels like a taboo. What do I mean? When I stopped drinking, I used to be a heavy drinker, by the way. When I stopped drinking, it was so difficult to say no to my drinker friends. When we went out, they'll always offer the wine glass, the champagne glass, or whatever. And it was so difficult to say no until I had to tell myself why I was saying no. Mind you, no is very difficult to say if you don't know your yes. When I say your yes, I mean no is difficult to say if you don't know who you are. I had my reasons to stop drinking. I didn't stop drinking because it was fun. I didn't stop drinking because it was glamorous. I stopped drinking for a reason. So I had to always remind myself my why. So the no came very easily. Another thing that can be difficult to say no to is, you know, when you have childhood friends, you can outgrow them. And sometimes it's really difficult to say no to the people you grew up with, or you played together, you did everything together, you met your first boyfriends together, you went to university together, but you just get to that stage in your life where, you know, your life is not serving a purpose in their life and their life is not serving a purpose in your life. And you just can't say no because you just don't know how to say no. There's so many no's you can say. Let's say somebody asks you for some money and you really don't have the extra money to give, but obviously probably you drive a car that says you have money, you live in a house that says you have money, you're wearing shoes that say you have money. So people will now interpret your shoes or your bag or your car or your house to money. But not a lot of people actually have liquid cash in their bank account, so they now end up giving out of a place of bitterness. And when you give out of a place of bitterness, that is not a seed and it's not going to multiply, because people will be thinking, oh well, the Bible says give and it shall be given to you, pressed down, pressed together, shaken together. So it will only come back to you if you give it out of love. If you give it out of want, it's not a seed if you're giving it under duress, or you just can't say no. So you have to learn to say no to yourself. You have to learn to say no to certain foods. Like when I started running as well, I think I was Italian in my past life, eh? I love pasta so much, and I can eat pasta every day. I can eat bread for breakfast every morning, but I had to start saying no to certain things because I wanted my body to get to a certain shape, and I wanted to weigh a certain figure. So sometimes your destiny deciders are not in the yes that you're going to say,